Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rahul Koul reporting from Global Bio India 2024, organized by BIRAC and Department of Bio. Today, I am with Mr. Arun Prakash. He is the Managing Director of Genetix Biotech Asia. And a very warm welcome to you, sir, and a pleasure to connect with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rahul.
And there are some queries which I will put to you, and I expect very crisp answer. So, first is how do you look at the overall biotechnology scenario in the country, and how have things shaped up in last, let's say, 5 years?
Well, there has been a major shift, I would say, in last a decade. There's a lot of funding and government support coming in this space. From an industrial perspective, yes, industries have grown, but in the research area, still, I think lot of funding is still required. Um, I guess this government's last couple of years is bringing a major shift in terms of better funding, more institutes coming up, more research centers coming up. Yeah.
Right. And how do you look at the Bio E3 policy, which has been just unveiled by the government, and the 300 billion US dollars target? How achievable it is, and what role will companies like you play in making this realistic?
Yeah, it's a very exciting probably the phase and the policy. Hopefully, many of us could benefit out of it. I don't know how much it will improve the ecosystem in coming years, but yes, it's a welcome initiative by the government of India.
And any challenges which your companies like or you are completely Indian companies, and you have been also having tie-ups with the global, mostly you are being the distributors of the global companies based in US or Europe. So what are the challenges are there any regulatory challenges you are facing, or any other challenges in terms of infrastructure which you are facing from the government end?
I think the challenges remain the same. The challenges for startups or companies, Indian companies like us. We are first competing with the global giants. For the years, there has not been much support for Indian companies to grow. So today we are facing challenges from the multinationals. Uh, and going forward, the government has to create more protective environment for the Indian companies and outside companies to come in. Make in India is a very good initiative, but how much of it is really happening? There most of it is a Chinese collaboration, and low quality, low price products are being thrown into the market. So I think the government still has to create an ecosystem to support Indian businesses to grow. That's very important, which I guess I've been watching for last 30 years. I've been wanting that somewhere the government comes up with policies which is encouraging Indian companies to go out and start manufacturing. We don't have that exposure, you know.
Correct. And so, how do you look at the global Bio India? What are your comments on how all the delegates across India and CEO of these companies which are here? So what how do you look at the overall forum?
Yeah, I found it very interesting that a lot of companies or startups or people from different institutes coming and wanting to discuss collaborations, taking that initiative of industry, public industry, collaboration. So I think there's a lot happening. Probably we'll see a lot of certain more changes in policy or new initiatives will bring a lot of dividends to Indian biotech industry.
One last question is about the technology trends, because you mostly deal with the instrumentation and latest technologies which you supply to the big government labs as well as to the, of course, to the industry. So how do you look at the technology trends currently?
Well, Rahul, we are not just a distribution company anymore. For last so many years, what we have been doing, that's been our legacy business as a bread and butter. But we have also gone into manufacturing on the molecular diagnostic side. Those are initiatives. We have brought in technologies from outside to kickstart our business. We've gone into core healthcare space. There also we have collaborated to do certain, you know, make in India products for the Indian market. So I see a lot of technologies coming in. Europe and the West is now sensitive to the requirements of markets like India, and they're willing to bring in technologies or share. Where earlier they thought that these are rocket technologies, and no one wanted to share. But now they are taking initiative because they are scared of the Chinese giants coming in and bringing the same products at much lower cost.
Thank you so much, Mr. Prakash. It was really a pleasure speaking to you today. Thank you.
Thank you.